Hello, I am Amr Abdulwahab. This session is about Flutter self-driving or FSD. Now we got a new era of AI and agents and a lot of changes in the software engineering. So we'll dive in the Flutter changes from now till next Google I/O conference, May 2026. So in this session, I will discuss the Flutter upcoming changes only. Next session, I will discuss Flutter delivery workflow, Flutter architecture, vibe coding by Gemini CLI, maybe also Copilot, and last, survivor mode. So let's start by the first thing that Flutter team are working on, or Flutter or Dart team. They are adding direct native interop. So you can call uh, Objective-C code from Dart or Swift, Kotlin, Java. You will make a bridge between a direct bridge between Dart and uh, those languages. It will it will allow like SDK providers to provide a more stable and up-to-date uh, libraries and SDKs. Here, this is the guy who is working on it. They are calling it build hooks and code assets. Here they support Objective-C, Swift, Java, Kotlin. Maybe in the future they support more language like Rust. Rust language is now supported by a third-party library. Uh, Maybe it will be by Dart team themselves in the future. Code assets, you will be able to package with build hooks. You can package code assets or code data or data native data and so on. So code assets, you can have a Dart library or a Flutter library with Objective-C, Swift, Java, Kotlin, C code embedded in that library, or Rust, of course. Here, this one also Objective-C and Swift support. They are working on it. And this guy, the manager of Flutter and Dart team, or only Flutter. I'm not sure if he's also the manager of Dart team. Here, this is sample from the Dart website itself. Here also another sample. They are using something called FFI generator. This is how they bind or making the bridge between Dart uh, and this C file. So here example.h, the output.dart, and after you run the command, voila, you will get this code ready to use. You will use native library and you have sum. So this sum, it will call the C code from example.h or Kotlin code, Java, Swift, Objective-C, and so on. So once you do that, it will generate this file and you can use it directly. Here in Dart 3, we will get, it will be on the next release, we will get dot shorthanded. So instead of using the full enum like colors dot blue or alignment to start or main exceed dot minimum and so on. So enum will be shorthanded. You will use just dot blue, dot red, and so on. It is amazing, and I'm looking forward to use it in the next release. Here, In Kotlin, we have something called compose preview. So you can make add add preview like this one. You add preview in Kotlin, Compose UI or Swift UI and so on, and you can see the result on the side. For example, add preview for a dark theme, or a button with a specific uh, state or theme and so on, and you can see directly on the site. So you can you can iterate your testing or design very fast. You can move fast and test easy with no need for an emulator, or no need for a simulator and so on. So we now it is in beta testing, or it is released with the current version, but it will get improved uh, step by step on the next releases from Dart. Here, this is the document. The guy Ben Konei, I don't know if I pronounce it right. This guy, the guy who is working on this project. And this is a document. This is the issue number if you want to track it. Next, Dart MCP server. It is already released in the current Dart 3.9. And now your Copilot, Gemini CLI, Cursor, whatever AI tool you are using will be able to read the issues from the simulator directly in the prompts. So you can fix the UI issues directly from Copilot. Here, this guy also is working on build hooks and code assets. He explained it that you will be able to get the latest web crypto library. You can get the latest encryption and so on by binding with a native part and so on. It is amazing. It is amazing, and we will get a lot of. It will improve the ecosystem of Flutter libraries and Dart libraries. Next, Flutter team is working on decoupling design in Flutter. So instead of uh, import material design from Flutter SDK itself, it will be a separate library, and no need for that. Why they are doing that? Because when they supported Material 3, uh, migration from Material 2 to Material 3, they faced a lot of problems, and it was a painful journey. So they decided, if you want to support a material expressive design and iOS class, uh, we don't want to follow the previous strategy. We want to make the right decision from the start. So we will decouple material from Flutter SDK. We will have a generic widgets that work for any platform, for Windows, for Ubuntu, for Linux, iOS, Android, and so on. And if you want to support a specific design type like material, it will be a separate library out of the Flutter SDK. This will allow us to move fast, fix issues without waiting every time. If we want to fix a small widget issue, you don't have to wait a full Flutter SDK release. So this is why they are doing it. And they will move into 3 phases. So first, they will make a generic widgets inside the Flutter SDK. Second, they will decouple the material into a separate library, and eventually they will deprecate the material widgets from and will remove it fully from the Flutter SDK. We will expect that it will be finished like March 2026. After that, everyone can contribute to migrate Material 3 to Material that is expressive design and also iOS Glass. Otherwise, if you want to use Material Express Design or iOS Glass, use um, a library from Bob.dev, temporary, until we get the official support later in 2026. David Morgan, this guy is awesome. He's working on improving the build runner. He will add also a ahead of time compilation, so we'll get a faster build runner. Uh, Already we got AOT ahead of time build for analyzer and some of the Dart tools. So this guy is working on improving build runner. It will be much faster uh, in the next months. Here, this is the issue to track the Dart analyzer memory issue, slow, stuck, etc. So here is the number of the issue. They are working on improving the Dart analyzer performance. I wish them to do it faster so everyone can enjoy uh, Dart and a faster analyzer again. I wish Dart team make every repository, Flutter team, package, and so on. Everyone put a detail like this one, so you understand the team, how much effort they are doing, everyone what they are working, what they what are they working on. Like David Morgan, this guy is working on the build runner, and so on. Flutter started to use Gemini CLI AI tool inside the Flutter repo officially, and they are using it for making change logs for you call it notable changes, and gradually I think they will use it for more cases. I wish AI can help Flutter team to move faster and close a lot of issues in the next releases. That's all. Thank you. Next time, we will discuss Flutter delivery workflow. I will show you how I deliver my workflow and so on. Uh, let's uh, let's wait to the next session and see you next time. Thank you.